Are we ready?
Let me fix my hair.
So thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the comments, all the support. We've seen all the shares. We've seen everything. So we really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
This vlog actually was inspired by someone, Krystle. She actually was in talks of doing a podcast. So something kind of told me like, maybe we should do our own podcast. I think people would like to see that. After 1,000 views, after 1 week, bitch.
Maybe a few want to listen.
Maybe a few. So here we are. And yeah. Well, Krystle, I want you to tell them about the whole podcast. Tell them what that was about.
Okay, so it's kind of a long story, but just to kind of the gist of it started when I got a phone call from a friend. She's like a childhood friend that I've known for a long time. She was like, hey, I know this guy that wants to put together a podcast. The girl goes, I have the guy's number, just call him. I call him up. He tells me like, let's meet up, right? So we meet up. I met him at his studio. It was actually not even a studio. It was like a suite above London Chop House. And DJ BJ was actually recording out of there. So he says, we hung out the whole day that day. And just a little background story. I don't want to say his name, but he's a huge like man in Detroit. A lot of people know him. He's part of like one of the original Detroit rap groups. He was in prison for 10 years, just got out. He was starting online communications, business before he went in. So I think this was his way of like starting it back up again. We were talking about what the topics can be and what the podcast outline would look like. We could talk about sex, we could talk about relationships, we could talk about money. I'm like, let me get the logo, let me do a photo shoot, because I knew that it was going to need some kind of visual, for this thing. So I scheduled a photo shoot. Diego actually took my pictures. We did all this work, right?
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know all that.
Yes. Like I had meetings with artists and rappers because we talked about one segment, mind you, he comes from the music industry, right? So we talked about one segment being like an interview with an artist that we're working with in the moment, because I help Diego sometimes with music videos. So I meet these artists and get to know them. So I was thinking, well, I could bring that in and then we can talk about the artists, their upcoming projects and videos and stuff. I did all this work and then I call this guy again, who remains nameless because, and then he's like, come to the studio, And I'm like, I'm not going to the studio. Like, I'm going home. We just finished up this video. I was calling you to tell you that I met up with this manager of the artist and they gave us the clear to secure an interview with him and yada yada. And he's like, okay, we could talk about all that when you get here. Come through, And he's like at the studio, but like laying on a couch, no lights on. And I'm like, this feels like it's not legit, and then I'm thinking, well, okay, I'm just thinking he's out of it at the moment. It's late. Maybe he's horny after 10 p.m. I don't know. You know what I mean? So then I hang up the phone. I'm like, oh, gotta go, and then the next few days, maybe like a week later or so, I hit him up like, hey, I did all this work. I came up with the concept. I'm finally ready. It's been like 2 weeks at this point. Ghosted me. Didn't call me. Didn't answer me. I DM'd him on Instagram. He wasted my fucking time. Like, I don't have time for this shit. Especially not for free. No. So I even told him, like, if you don't want to do the podcast, that's cool. But, like, pay me for this time that I created this concept, Yeah. And he still never responded, never said anything. And I was like, wow, like, I can't believe how many bitch ass scammers there are out there.
So many fucking scammers out there.
So many scammers. So then Julie texted him and she was like, why are you wasting my girl's time? Like, this is bullshit. He was just like, whatever. He was mad that she called him, I think she called him like a couch potato or something. Julie was like, you know, you're such a couch potato with your fucking fat
ass. I cannot with that Julie.
She's not a really good bully like us.
Yeah, no.
Oh, just as a disclaimer, like Julie used to be pretty heavy set, you know, she lost a lot of weight and whatever. And I feel like all of us would be like calling people fat just because it's funny, you know, like fucking fat bitch, and the person's not even fat, you know. It'll just be like you're eating a donut and we caught you. You could be anorexic. We're like fucking fat bitch. Anyway, after that, we never got anything from him, but like I was so surprised by that. But then when you came to me and you were like, you know, and I was like,
fuck it. Like, fuck it. Let's just do it.
Yeah. So, like, obviously the concept is not going to be the same because we're not in that same space. Yeah. But, like, regardless, we're still going to be here talking about what we want to talk about. Yep. And now it won't have to be so structured.
I think it's better that we do it this way because I need to edit. Sometimes I talk a lot and I say a lot. Actually, that last video, I talked a lot of shit. I don't think I'm ready for a podcast.
No, podcast is definitely like more free. It's more like open. I mean, you do edit, but you just edit the ums and the ahs. Like, you don't edit like the story. I mean, you can, but that's just kind of not the way.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that right now.
Yeah.
I talk a lot of shit. I will be canceled.
Bitch, me too. The fuck.
I think this is the perfect time to do this.
Yeah, me too. I feel like we're both in a different space in our life.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're both, you know, more open, I think. And we're both more secure with our life and our lifestyle. And we're not so much like, what do people think? Or, you know, I mean, I didn't want to do YouTube for a long time. People wanted me to do YouTube. And I'm like, I'm just not that. Like, we've had people offer to record, film, edit for us, everything. Yeah. But, like, that's just wasn't us at the time.
And it was just for me, like, I still kind of needed a little bit of
refining.
Not refining, but I kind of didn't want my life out there like that, like the real me. You know, like I don't think I was ready. But now that I'm like, I think San Antonio opened up my eyes.
Yeah. And
kind of made me realize, you know what, people are gonna hate me no matter what. People are not going to like me. People are not going to like me no matter what. And I'm such a people pleaser. I always grew up being such a people pleaser. Make sure everybody's comfortable. Everybody around me is comfortable. Never worried about me. But
and how many times have I told you, like, you can't be worried about other people. You just have to worry about yourself, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's easier said than done, right? Because there's probably times where I was like that too. And reasons why I was in my relationship so long. Because I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to pretend things are okay. I'm doing all this. And it's like, after a while, that shit gets old. Mm-hmm. And you learn and you move on. And then you come out the other side like a butterfly. And you're like, oh, this is me. I'm so proud of my new colors. If you are in a relationship or in a job that you hate, or just in a situation or living somewhere you prefer not to, like, there's always times where I was in those bad places in my life and I'm just like, this is not the end, you know? Mm-hmm. I remember being in those bad places being like, I wonder what the next day is gonna bring, or what the next day after that is gonna bring, you know? Because I couldn't think about what I was going through in that moment. I just had to like think about getting out of it, or what was gonna be on the other side of it.
Ooh, that right there, that described when I was with. Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God. I forgot about him.
Oh, for the sake of for privacy reasons, I'm going to refer to him as Jay.
Jay, because they're all Jays.
They're all Jays.
So,
all
Jay.
All my exes are Jays, but this one particular is Jay.
Jay.
Yeah. I haven't even said his name. I haven't seen him in like so long. Bitch. Ooh.
Wow, what a time.
I need to stop dating people with the J in their name.
Oh my God, but see? Bitch.
If your name starts with a J, I am not dating you.
What about my ex and my current is a J?
Shut the fuck. I know. No puedo yo. Did I ever tell you about when he
You're about to piss me off. I can feel it. You're about to piss me off.
Did I ever tell you about the time that he made it look like someone broke into our apartment?
Bitch. What a fucking broke ass bitch.
Let me tell you.
Please. Please.
So this one day I come home from work and where's my Wii? Like, I'm like, my DVD player. He's like, someone broke into the apartment. I'm like, what? Call the police. Like, make a police report. No, it's too late. I'm like, what?
Excuse me, sir?
And then so I was like, what? So, cause I looked at the door. The door had like scratches, like on the.
He was scratching it with a fork?
I don't know. So then I'm like, oh wow, someone did break into our apartment, I guess. Anyways. So, I'm just like, whatever. It was just a TV, a stupid little TV and a DVD player and my Wii, my Nintendo Wii. So that was it, right? A few months later, I don't know, I always knew that was a kind of weird story. A few months later, I was like...
Because you never told me that story.
I never did.
Like, you told me after you broke up. But, like, you didn't tell me in the moment, so you must have thought it was weird.
Right. So, I didn't tell you because then it happened a few months later when he confirmed it. So one day I think we were just laying in bed and I was like, hey, about that time that they broke in, did they really break in? He's like, no. Turns out he pawned the TV, pawned the Wii, pawned the DVD player so he could have money to buy weed.
I'm sorry, but like, weed is like the cheapest drug you can probably buy. With his fucking broke ass. What a fucking loser.
I don't even know what happened.
And
I don't even know what happened to him. We broke up in, what was it, 2017? Like, right?
I can't believe it was that recent. Like, it doesn't feel that recent.
It was, 4.5 years ago. Because it was right after my 29th birthday.
Fucking tragic.
I don't know if J number 2 was as bad as J number... I don't know. J 1 and 2 are both kind of bad. I don't know.
I feel... Yeah, no, you're right. I mean...
I think the end of J 2
was worse than J 1. I think...
But J 1 also gave me that scare. Oh, yes, he did give me that scare.
Oh, tengo miedo.
Girl. I mean, setting up that whole fucking crime scene to pawn and fucking put shit on Craigslist. Because that's, you know what? That's what it was. That's what led me to me asking him that. Because I remember going on Craigslist and I saw...
You saw all your things?
I was like, wait a minute. That's mine.
It has Beyonce on the side. It has Matthew Carter Knowles.
Bitch, I was like, I mean, that whole relationship was a waste of time. The last time that I seen him, his drag queen girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever was performing at Gigi's, and he was the one collecting the dollar bills on the dance floor. And then,
so he's still stealing his partner's money. What a shame.
And then Eric was like, look at him collecting his rent money. That must have been like 3 years ago.
I remember that.
I don't think I've seen him since 2018. I haven't seen him since.
Good riddance. And I remember when you broke up with him, you were concerned about his well-being.
I left him with the apartment. He didn't kick me out. I moved out. I said, here, $369 a month. You have 2 jobs. You're set. You have it easy. The library is right there. You don't need a ride for that. If you got to go to the other job,
catch the bus. It's not far.
You get on the bus, Destiny's Child.
Get on the bus.
Because I'm not. And then I was still helping him, giving him rides here and there. But after that, I was like, no, you got to be self-sufficient. I'm sorry.
I would have left his bitch ass in the gutter.
And do you know what my problem is? This is what it is.
Captain Save a Hole?
Yeah. I'm always trying to save people, trying to bring them up, trying to upgrade them. And what does that do for me? Nothing.
Downgrades you.
Downgrading me. I ain't doing that shit. I'm sorry. If I date again, I don't know if I want to date anymore, but if I date someone, I'm sorry, you have to make more money than me. Period.
Period. Okay.
If you make less than me, that's sad.
Oh.
Because I'm not making that much. I don't make. You know what I mean? I'm good for me. I'm not about to support me and you.
You gotta at least be able to support you and then me a little bit.
Yes, that's it. I'm not asking for you to make $100,000 a year and, take me out to fucking Andiamos and
Ew,
fucking...
not Andiamos.
I couldn't think of anything classy. I don't expect
Roman
a
Village
lot.
is better than Andiamos.
It is. Ooh, Roman Village. Take me there.
Fresh bread.
Fucking take me to Olive Garden. I don't care.
Yeah. At least be able to take me somewhere, goddammit.
Remember when I used to work at Olive Garden? Oh, save that for
God.
another story. I'm not gonna date. I'm just not gonna date any of these losers anymore. I'm sorry. I have to be picky now. I don't care how fucking cute you are. My car's in the shop. No, I'm not dealing with that shit anymore.
I'm only laid off for the moment. No,
I'm not dealing with that either. Oh, I'm in between jobs right now. I don't give a fuck.
go to Minutemen.
I'm not doing it.
Hit me up when you get your first week check.
Bitch. Thank you guys. It's been real. The next episode will be coming out soon. We wanted to hurry up and do a follow-up episode. And so this is what we have for now. But the next episode you do not want to miss. It is our Halloween episode.
It's our Halloween special.
You guys are going to fucking flip. Literally.
That's what they really do. Watch us all hype it up and they're like, what the fuck?
No, they'll like it.
Okay.
The next episode is going to be great. So if you still have not subscribed, please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Castro313. Like, comment.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let me know.
Let me know.
Easy there, Aaliyah. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you
Later.
in about 3 weeks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 3 weeks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.